Hello everyone, my name is Rajesh Kumar and I'm your DevOps SRE DevSecOps coach. Okay, so last day what we did working with local repo. This you will do 80% of the time. Okay, then next topic which we do working with remote repo, and this you will do 10% of time. Remaining time, which is 10%, you will spend with branching and merging. You will spend with undoing the stuff. You will spend with pull request and stuff like that. I'll tell you. And you will ignore. I'm just putting the topic so it will be in my mind. And then stash. So these are the 10% of your activities while working with Git. Okay. And then intro about UI tool, GUI tool. Okay. So this is the stuff. So the question is, first of all, what is branching? Okay. What is branching? So guys, not give you too much of theory for that. Most of you, I am assuming you are software engineers or background is coming with that. So here we have a Microsoft Office, MS Office, and the release which we have uh, this year is 2023, or let's make it last year release, 2022. So this release which they have, this is a Microsoft Office software. They keep it in the main line. Main line means there's a one branch. This code is in this mainline branch. You can call it master also. You can call it main also. Mind it. Earlier we used to call it master. Nowadays GitHub has started implementing main also. So I have not closed the software yesterday. You can see that there is one branch has come master. By default it will come. You cannot do anything. You cannot delete this branch. Okay. So get branch, if you see, is the master. So main also you might have come. So don't get confused. Okay. So master or main. So this is the mainline branch where the code is there for the up-to-date release, latest release. You know, that is something. So we release this in the market. Let's say 2022, Microsoft released this in the market. And suddenly what happened? We got the bug in the software. Bugs has come. Most of the Indian companies are working on the correction, right? Bug fixing, you know. So here we got the bug. And now what we did, so we have to develop that bug, we have to fix that bug, right, for the customer, otherwise you'll stop using it. So what we did as a software engineers, we taken a branch from this is the release which we did it to the market. This is the 2022 release. Okay, this is the commit which this is the commit ID. You have plenty of commit before that also. Here commit, multiple commits are there, but this commit we did the build, testing, all this thing, and then we release to the market. So what we'll do, we'll take a branch from here only, and we'll say 22.1. This is the you can say. Now I want to tell you here one thing which you should understand this. And what should we understand this? So version semantic. Okay, this keyword, i I try to remember that from long time, but from last only 2 years is coming on my mind. Version semantic. So if you click here, image, see here. So you need to understand this one also, and I am assuming like it's very easy to understand, so nothing great about it. So if you see that here, okay, now this is called major version, this is called minor version, and this is called patches. Sometime also call it host fixes or something like that. So are you comfortable with it, right? Correct, no? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so every products we have it, nothing great, it's like a usual stuff. So what I was uh, trying to do was, yeah, so I was trying to here create a version because bugs are there, I have to fix it. So I took it one extra branch from here. Okay, and this branch I continuously develop more commit, I continuously did it. Now mind it here, as you code this software, you will build also. Okay, you will test also, you will package also, you will all these things you will do that, which we discussed first day only. So the SDLC cycle flow. So you'll continue doing that. And once you think, okay, this bug is fixed, so then what we'll do, you will release this commit to the market with a 22.1. So this was a major release. This is a minor release, correct now? Hello, hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now if you think, no, 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 this has again bug, so you'll take another branch from here, and then you keep fixing this bug, and then again you release, and this you name it 22.1.1 like that. So this is how the we create a branches. Why we create a branches? Because we cannot do the bug fixing on this one, because it's a mainline branch. It's a latest. This will go to 2023. Okay, this will be a new release. Same thing what we
I
do,
know.
same thing we do with the feature also. We take a branch
Okay.
from the code and we develop the feature separately. Let's say some specific feature you want to add it, that was not planned, but this year we have planned. So what we'll do, so we continuously, this is a feature, this is the bug, all this thing in different branches, different line of development we do. We don't disturb the mainline code for the all the trial and error. And once we feel that okay, everything is good, there's no problem in it, then what we do, merge back. Let's say you want this bug fixes to be in mainline, so merge back to the main. This feature, you it's if it is stable, then you want merge back to this main. So this is the high level concept. You create a branches for the feature development, you create a branches for bug development, you create a branches for different teams, you create a branches for having different geographies, and many more regions. You can create a branches as many you want it. Why? Because in a Git, branching is free. Then you'll say, Rajesh, is it paid in SBN or Perforce? Actually, it's not a paid, but what will happen, I'll tell you. In a Git, SBN and Perforce, when you create a branches, uh, let's say your one mainline code is 100 GB, 100 MB, then if you create a branch, it'll become a 200 MB. So if you created 20 branches, you calculate that X of that, and then you see that. But in a Git, what happens, no matter how many branches you have, you just added the reference of that particular object. That means 4 KB data is being added. That's the reason we say Git branching is free in Git, because you are adding only 4 KB data of the new branches. Are you understanding, all of you? Hello?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay, good. So now question is, okay, fine, but how do I check how many branches I'm having? So Git branch, I put it up. So you see that there is one name called master, which is a master branch. By default, you cannot remove anything. You have to work on it. Every time you have to work on the branches only. Without a branch, you cannot work on it. Okay. And then there's one asterisk sign. That means the code which you see here coming from that branch. The code you see here coming from that branch. I repeated multiple times. Okay. So please remember that. So asterisk means the current branch. Now the question is this the complete one? So no, a command also you should try and see that. So now I say a, then I get one new branch. Okay, that is in red. I love the little bit of coloring of the git bash because of easy to understand. In the command line you won't get it, but though commands are same. So here master branch you have it, and there's one more branch, the named with remotes origin master. So guys, there are two branches we have, two kind of branches we have. Master branch, which is a local branch, okay, and remote branch, which is remote branch. This is the remote branch. So always start with the remotes. And any branch which is local branch, which is not starting with anything as it is. Now I'm going to work on the local branch now, because after that I'll tell you what is the remote branch. Okay. So now the question is, okay, there is one bug has come or feature development has come. I want to develop a new branches for it. How do I do that? So git branch feature one, enter, done. So now if you see that, see here, now I got the two branch, but the code which you have here right now, that belong to the master branch. So how can I work on the feature node branch? Nothing great. Git checkout and fee one branch, done. And clear the screen. Git branch, you see here, Right now asterisk sign goes to fee1 branch. That means the files which I have here is belong to the fee1 branch. So now the question was, how do we list the branch and how do we create a branch? Are you comfortable?
So on the command, when you said git branch, the F1, so when you do that, all the files present in the current directory gets copied onto that branch also, like from master to
Uh,
that.
See, we have mind it here. Uh, Yesterday I might have shown you there is only one workspace which is here. This is a workspace. So there's no two directory actually. And this mapping has happened in the reference level. That means there's one branch called fee1, there's one branch called master. So what is the relationship? I'll tell you in a simple way. Let's put it in this way. There's one branch called master. Okay. And there's one branch you committed here, committed here, committed here, committed here, and then you created one more branch which is called fee1, and then you committed here. So if you think now this data which you have here, it will get replicated here and duplicate copy. No, these all will be in the same directory. I mean you will be working directory will be same, but this commit and this commit will be in the repo which we discussed yesterday. So what happens when you check out this code? So basically what happens, your directory is populated with this data, and this data, the this is the child parent of this one, this child parent of this one, this is super parent. So you get this data, this data, this data, this data is not coming. So they basically create an environment in the current directory with this one. So that is a referencing actually model we have. Got it? So it's not like a two directory actually. It's the same directory. You can populate one branch at a time. You want to move it back to the master, git checkout master. Simple. Are you understanding all of you? Okay. So now I'm going to check out the fee1 branch again because I'm going to work on it, right? So here there's a fee1 branch, and then uh, I have this many files. You see that in a fee1. Look at this branch name here also, and I'm going to touch one file, touch fee1.txt, enter, git add, all this command I have told you already, and git commit, uh, adding fee1, enter, done. So guys, here I committed git log. If you see all commands you have seen yesterday. So this is my recent commit, which is in adding in fee1. Now can I go to checkout? Checkout and fee1. Sorry, fee1 I am already in. Just a second. Okay, so this is the checkout master branch. Now where I am, look at this guys. Here, there's a commit is not there from the fee1. See, file is also not there fee1. Correct? Now again go back to fee1 branch. Okay, so right now I'm in fee1. So I love git bash. Why? Because this will tell me which branch I'm working on it. So you don't have to create a run the git branch command name again and again. Got it? Okay, so now what was the question? So the first thing, what are the types of branch? So we have two types of branch, local branch and remote branch. Local branch, you work on it. How to create list a branch, you saw that. How to create a branch, you saw that. How to check out the branch, you saw that. And how to work with the branch, you saw that. Are you comfortable, all of you?
Sure, Rajesh. Right now, this fee one is only on your local. It's not on remote, is it?
Everything. I'm telling you one very simple statement. If you're getting confused with that, everything you do in local repository only. Everything except two command. Which one? Anyone would like to share with me?
Push pull.
Except, ha, wonderful. Remember that everything you do in local, adding, deleting, modifying, deleting, modifying, branching, merging, conflict resolution, everything you do in local. and
Sure.
then push and pull.
How
Okay,
will your other teammates know that you created a branch?
no problem. You have an answer, I know that, but just you have to think about it. So let me do that. So here you said, I want to share my branch, this branch. No problem. Last time you did it, push origin. Last time I did master, replace with fee1. Enter. That means you are pushing this branch also. And remember the token is already applied. Oh, I deleted the token maybe. Should I? Uh, that's my bad. Let me get the token because I deleted actually the token after the session. Hmm. Again, there should be one option, check all. Not sure why it's not there. Generate token. Done. Git push one more time. HTTPS I'm using. SSH you have to try from home. If you're trying, make sure that you are not deleting the existing setup of keys, because you should not tell me, Rajesh, I spoiled my setup because of your instruction. I have repeated multiple times. Guys, done. So where is got pushed? I forgot this. So config hyphen list, and here this is the place. Hmm. Done. Now, guys, last day you said the master, right? Now you are setting the P1. Got it? Not the difficult things. You know that all the answer. Make sense? Hello?
Yes. Yes.
Cool. So now, guys, this is something you have to do that. So what I did, I created a branch. Now, if you see that in the Git P1 branch, I have extra commit. Just like I was drawing a picture, right? You have extra commit here. These are the extra commit. So let me do one few more commits. Actually, it'll be easy for you to understand. So now I'll be a little fast in that. Touch fee fee 11 dot txt, git add dot all git commit, and adding all. Okay, adding fee11 dot txt. This one is one file. Uh, this is second file, and this is third file. Done. Okay, so git log hyphen hyphen one line will give you that short summary. So see, then the fee1 branch I committed fee1, this one, all these things, 3 commits. Now in the here, if you see the master, and one more thing, ls, you see that these are all the fee1 in a fee1 branch. So git checkout master. Okay, git checkout master, git checkout master. See, this is the master branch. Okay, right now I don't have fee1 file, you see that. So when you think that fee1 work is completed, what to do, what to do? Hello?
Push it.
No, 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 no. Why push it? Again, think about it. I just explained it to you. There is one branch I created. I
We come to
committed
the
few
main
commit.
branch. Yeah.
No, merge to the main branch.
Merge
Use
with
this
that is the
word
main yeah,
merge. Yes.
merge.
This extra
Come to
commit
the
should be merged to
yeah,
main branch
main
for
branch.
releasing this one. Correct now?
Mhm.
Yeah. So the question is, how do we merge it? So first of all, you have to go into the source branch where you want merging. Okay, so right now I want to merge from the fee1 to master. So I have to check out the master. I am in the master. You see here. What I'll do? Simple. Git merge. Which branch? Fee1 branch. But before that, remind it, I don't have a Fee1 file here in the master. Enter. Now this strategy has been used is fast forwarding, which is a very frequently used strategy. 80 to 90% you will use this one, and done. And see here in the master branch now you have come fee1, fee1 1.1, 1.2, and then what you will do, you will push again this to master branch for sharing with the team. Remember everything you do in local except push and pull. And now you have fee1, refresh this, and here master branch, and you see fee1 is here, fee1, one more file should be coming now. Or did I make only one change? No, it's there, no? Wait a second. It did not come actually. So P1 has come by this.
I think you did not push from V1.
I see it has come. IC has come. This is the file, and okay, let me refresh. Maybe refresh issues. See, I told you it's a refresh issue. So this is the master, and now it has come. P1 this one. Okay, so this is how you merge back and share with the team. Now the algorithm which got applied for the merging is fast forward merge. Now just giving you a clue, you know what? You know what? In the Git we have lots of merging strategy, more than 15 I guess, but you will not use it very often. Fast forward or recursive is the one automatically applied and all. But if you want to customize the merge scenario, not now, once you become advanced user of Git, and then you want to customize, so list of Git merging strategy, spelling mistake maybe, strategy. Okay, and you see here so many merging strategy you have. Git is very vast, Git is very vast. But okay, so here it's told you fast forward, recursive, squash merge, octopus merge, rebase merge, subtree, r merge, then merge. I think two or three has not listed down, so this database is not updated. I mean, ChatGPT database is not updated. So you have a many merges actually. So once you become very pro in it, and certain scenarios when you get it in advanced merging scenario, then you can explore these all options. Okay, now where do you find all these videos? So you have in the LMS under the advanced section. Let me show you. So mind it here, in LMS you get uh, only advanced and latest videos. Okay, so what we do, other places you won't get latest video, 2 years 3 years older videos you get it, but latest and up to date videos you will get it, and here only. So these are the batch videos of yours, but here if you see git, this is the advanced videos. See here, so these all the 10-11 session has happened. So somewhere close to 11 hours of session has happened for one particular batch. They wanted only to learn Git. So somewhere you see many branching, merging, and all. You'll see that. Okay, so this is just for giving you, idea. Like there's Git, so many things are there, and so on. So now the question was, guys, did you understand the branching and merging, all of you? All of you?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
now next thing is undoing. What is undoing? So undoing means, I'll put it in this way. Okay, here remember that we have to divide into three part. One part, this is the second part. Now we discussed yesterday in detail in slow motion. So here this is my work directory, this is staging, this is repo. I hope you remember, right? Correct now? All of you?
Yep. Yes.
Yeah. So guys, you know that from here the you write a code here, you add it, and then here you review this and then commit it. This is a local repo, mind it, don't get confused with the GitHub. So now the question is, undoing means what? Reversing the order. Means you have a commit here. Can you undo? Let's say this is the bad commit, this is the good commit. Can we undo this one? That means good commit I want on top of bad commit. Why? Because someone has made a bad commit and is failing the build. Now you should not try to hide it. Mind it, Git is versioning control. The purpose of Git to store everything, bad or good, but you're going to fix it. So good code, you're going to bring it on top of bad code. This is one undo. Okay, now you have certain files you introduce in the here. Can you get rid of it? Undo. You have certain files here. Can you get rid back to this? So this is called undoing the stuff. Okay, means you are bringing the file, how to take out of that. You are pushing the file to staging, how to take out of the working directory. And here I explained it to you. So this is called undoing concept. Okay, undoing concept. So what to do? Let me do show you one by one. Nothing great about it. So here, git status. Now nothing is to commit. Touch clean.txt. This is the file which you have clean.txt. Now if I see the status, you see this is in working directory. Now you say, Rajesh, I want to get rid of it. I want to undo the stuff. I don't want this file or directories. What to do? So git clean, command is clean, -f-d, force delete, enter. And see, if you have one file or hundreds of files, everything will be deleted. You see that's gone. Now you say, Rajesh, I have some files in staging, and then you want to bring back to working directory. Let me do that. So here git touch reset .txt and enter. Now guys, in front of you, this file is in working directory right now. Okay, working directory right now. So now what to do? Git add reset. Now why we use reset? To send to staging area. Now it's in staging, you see that. Now you say, Rajesh, I have a staging, I want to bring back to the working directory. How do I do that? So git reset command. Initially I use the clean command, now I'm using a reset command. And reset, what you want to reset? This file. And now you reset, you see that where is this file now? Working directory. Now it's very easy to see the colors and decide immediately, because git bash. Others you'll have, if you have a habit, no problem. I mean, you don't have to struggle any places. So this is the second scenario. Now guys, I have a third scenario where the some bad commit has happened. So let me do the bad commit. So touch bad.txt. No, first I'll do the good commit. So good dot txt. Okay, and then git add in one go. I don't, because you are now comfortable, so I can use all these shortcuts and all. Adding good. So this is the good commit. Okay, and now I will do the bad commit. Adding bad commit. Bad bad. So guys, this is the bad commit. Now if you see that git log hyphen online, and you see that this is the bad commit which is failing your build. This is not good. Some bad programming has been done. So now till the programming is fixed, you want to revert back to this one, revert back to the good commit, so your build will not fail. There'll not be any escalation on a management level or something like that. So what to do? So guys, here git revert. Now revert from what to what? So if you revert here, it will automatically come here. So look at this, revert space enter. Okay, they will ask you, hey, why you are reverting all this stuff? Why you are reverting? So yes, I'm reverting for some reason. You can write it here. This is the vi editor. Okay, and wq save and exit, done. Now if you see that, find it here, this is the good commit and I reverted bad commit. So this is also this should be same, and this is the bad commit, and this should be different. So can we differ this? Git diff and bad commit versus last one, difference. See that there's a difference between those two commit bad.txt. Now I'll compare the good commit versus good commit which is here and the last one. It should not be any, it should not be having any difference. So here, and you see that there's no difference. So now this is the called undoing concept. Okay, so if some mistake happen, you can do the undoing the stuff. Are you understanding, all of you? Hello, hello, I'm audible, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. Now guys, the next thing is pull request. What is a pull request? So you need to understand the concept first, okay, and a very simple way, not to complicate. So guys, this is a GitHub. This is your laptop. Okay, GitHub laptop. Very simple. Now in the GitHub, you have one repository. I'll create a little bit larger one. There's one repository and there's another repository. Okay, so multiple repository you have repo, just visualizations. Okay, this is a multiple repo. So this is a repo. This is also repo. This is also repo. Now you have the repo in local also because you cloned it and you're working on it. So this is a something. Now the question was, what is a pull request? So guys, what happens in this here? Understand in a simple way. Okay, in this repo you have a two branch. One is master branch and one is fee1 branch. Okay, now here also, because you cloned it, here also you have a master branch and fee1 branch. Are you comfortable with it, all of you? So far? Hello? Please support me over there.
Yes.
Everyone? Yeah. Please be on supportive mode. So yes, master branch and fee1 branch. Now guys, what happens? Most of the time, you will not have pushing access to master branch. No, you will not have it. Why? Because anyone can push anything. Mistake may happen. So what is needed? So you will have to work on the branches, which is a feature one or bug one, and then this is you. Okay, you will work on this branch, and then you commit push to this feature branch. You will push to this one. So now code has come, and now from here you have to create a pull request. I repeat, pull request,
To the
and
master.
requesting the pull request for the who's senior developer, saying that, hey sir,
Yeah.
I have completed my work, I committed, please take it up. So here you got pull request. Now there is one senior guy who will review your code, and then he will decide whether it is a good code or not good code. So merges will allow from here to here randomly. So this process we call it a pull request. Understood now?
So when any changes happens to a branches, so we will request to master that if you want to merge the
You
code.
want to bring to the target
Mm,
branch, which is
yeah,
mastered in this case, then you have to pull request
pull
because you
request.
don't have access to, because of process changes,
Yeah,
process in the project.
yeah, we
Are
cannot
you are you
merge any
comfortable?
code. Yeah, yeah.
Yes. Now, guys, sometime what happens? Sometimes scenario based in an open source category. This will happen in your team, okay? But if you're working on the open source category, then what will happen? They will not give you, for example, I will not give you access to this repo, data ref. I'll not give you. Let's say you are working on this project, data ref got github, I'll not give you access. So what to do in this case? So in a certain scenario, when I'll not give you access to do any push to this repo, not branch, repo, then what you'll do, please hear me out, you will fork it out. Okay, so this is my repo. I should not fork my. Let me fork it someone else. This is open source category, right? So should I Apache? Every repo you will get it here. Okay, this is a Apache Flink. I don't know what product, but this I'm not the owner of it. I'm not a part of it. What I'll do, I'll fork it out. So fork means what? So don't get confused. It's very simple. Fork here, DevOps school owner Flink, and then create fork. So what will happen? Fork will create a clone of that repository at a GitHub only. Okay, GitHub, not in local. So that means when you fork this repository, I'll get a duplicate repository here, but I'll be having complete ownership of it. Are you getting this model is popular in open source category. Okay, so here what will happen? I'll fork it out. Now what I will do, whichever the branch you want to merge, let's say mastered, you can push that. You can clone this bunch, clone this repo, work on it and push that. And after that, what you will say? Hey, I have committed. You will say to this guy, hey, I have committed some useful code for you. Can you please take it up? So then I'll create a PR request between the repos and two branches. So here PR request between the same repo, two branches. PR request can be between the two repos, two branches. Are you understanding, all of you?
Sir, this fork part is not understanding. Can you explain this fork
Fork
part?
is like a cloning. See, this repo is not owned by you. You cannot do push pull anything, but you are allowed
Yeah,
to do forking. So what you do, fork it. You got a
just make of the
clone of
clone.
that repository, clone of repository, but at a GitHub owned by you. So now you can do everything here. That's all. So you did the clone last time, right? Last day. You become owner of this,
Yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
here forking is like a cloning at a GitHub only.
So not cloning of that master, we are cloning of this part.
Everything,
Everything.
everything, everything. I just did got everything. Remember that. Let me show you here. I did flink fork it. Fork it, and you see I become owner. Who is the owner? You see that here. I am the owner. But fork from where? This is the Apache product. I can do anything here. I'm the owner of it. I can do anything on this part, but if I want to share this code with Apache Flink, I have to create a PR request, pull request.
So why we the need of the cloning? Because when we have done this testing and we are just pull request and then the master will survey our code and then he will allow us to
The
so then
scenario is
in
different,
between,
no? Here,
yeah,
what will
that's
happen?
an yeah.
This first scenario, which I discussed between the two branches of the same repo, this is a team scenario. We are a team. But second scenario, forking and then pulling request and all, it's open source category scenarios. Open source categories means someone is developing a product for the community, and then not everyone, Apache will not give access to everyone. So, but you want to contribute the code, so fork it out, add the code, and create a peer request. If they will find the worth of having this your code, they will use it. Simple.
So we will not use this is not very much for the company point of view. This is for the
For
main
company point of view,
repository.
this
Yeah,
code. Yes, yes.
yeah.
So forking, sometime in future you will have a question, Rajesh. I'm not able to understand what is forking. So for that reason, I'm explaining it.
Okay, okay.
Okay, so what to do now, guys? I'm going to create a PR request. Let me do that. So I have to go to the clear the screen, go to the checkout branch fee one, and here uh, touch pr1 dot txt get add dot get commit hyphen m pr1 commit this pr2 commit this. The two commits I did it, and I don't have access to master to push it. So git push fee1 origin fee1, and then did this. It says, oh, spelling mistake. Done. So guys, I'll go to my repo because I want to give you that code. So where is my repo? It should be somewhere back. Why I'm struggling? No, it's not struggle. Just copy this config file and here. So guys, mind it here in the, see there's a message has come automatically, but I'll show you manually so you'll understand. So in the fee one, we have a few commits. You see that, which is not there in the master, and I don't have a permission to publish it. What to do? Manually, you will create a pull request. Now here they are helping you actually, but I don't want to click it because I want to show you how to create a peer request manually. You can click, it will create automatically. So new pull request from where? So from fee1 to where? Look at the arrow, master. And then what are the changes will be there? So you see peer1, peer2, you can review this, 2 commits, 2 file change, 1 contributor, create a PL request. And here you write why you are creating a peer request, what feature you are adding, and reviewer. You just add a reviewer and then create a peer request. I added someone, I don't know, one of my student, and done. So now you see how many peer request is there. Now this guy whom you assigned, he will get a email and he has to review. I'm acting because I'm a super admin, I can act like anything. So I'm acting like I'm a reviewer. Okay, this is the fee one. Okay, this is the guy who did the commit. Okay, these are 2 commits. Okay, which are the files? So 2 files got changed. These are the empty files. Okay, and these are the 2 files. Okay, seems to be good. Let me do one thing, approve it. So approve. Why is not taking? Comment, just let me go to this back. I cannot approve my, yeah, here merge pull request. So here you can do that merge pull request, enter and confirm, done. So now let me see that approval has done. Now in the code you have a master branch, and then PR and PR2 has come. So this is how we work in a team. All of you understood now? All of you? Hello? Hello?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
Rajesh.
So guys, this is how you have to work, and whatever I'm doing, blindly practice it. Okay, and in interview perspective also, it's all important. Okay,
One
so
question,
what is the
sir.
next one is,
Yeah.
huh?
No, I will talk to this questions later because I was just asking about if we can do some Git certification also, or there is some kind
No,
of
no, there
certificate.
is
No,
no
no
there is no
certificate to get.
certification in Git as such.
Like
If you are
okay,
targeting a certification, anyways, DevOps
Kubernetes.
certification will release it, SRE and DevSecOps. 3 certification will be released by us. But if you are targeting the product specific certification, target the Kubernetes, AWS.
Okay, okay.
Okay, so next topic is what is a git ignore. Let's understand. Git ignore is not a command actually. It's a tool actually. It's a concept. What is that? Let me show you. So guys, here I have cleared the screen. Git status. Now we know that we have only one work directory. Okay, so let me check out the master just for the ease of it. So we have only one work directory. Okay, we have only one work directory, and then this directory we use for everything. Okay, this is a directory where we write a code and all, and we compile the code also. We modify the code and compile the code also. So this is the directory which you have. Okay, this is the directory we have. Why it's not open? Here. So we write a code, we compile the code, everything we do that. Sometimes what happens, the extra file get created, which is a binary when you compile it. For example, build is one directory created, and here there'll be binary. I'm faking out right now. Binary. Now my questions to all of you. Here, what will happen? Git status. That's a binary directory. You got it here. See. Now let me ask you one questions to all of you. Should we commit the binaries in the Git? Should we commit the binary into the Git? All of you? Hello?
Yeah, no.
No. But you know, guys, once you work in the very hectic environment sometime, you are rushing to the commit the code, mistakes may happen. And by mistake, you commit the code. And once it's committed, you cannot say you can delete it because in a certain version, it will be there all the time. Older version, correct now? Even though if you delete from the top one, in the version, it will be there all the time. Your repo size will increase. So if you have a 200 MB of source code, when you build it, it will become a 500 MB. And if these people will make a mistake, multiple mistake, it will become a 5 GB of repo site, correct? Slowly, 10 GB,
So
15 GB. That
if we do some type of error code or code means improvement, and if we did wrong thing, so we cannot erase it
no,
or we cannot edit it. Edit
you
we
can
can do it.
rectify it. You
Hmm.
cannot destroy the changes because of
Oh.
that the purpose of Git is to version, right? You can
Hmm.
correct that. You make a mistake, you can correct it, but
Hmm.
it will you cannot remove
The
it that
replica
from the
okay.
history.
Okay.
History you cannot remove.
Oh. Commit is very important when you are doing the commit.
Yes, yes. And the branches itself. Okay, so now what to do? How do we avoid this kind of error? So every engineers will ask, hey, every engineers will commit this file in fact here only. So every engineer will say, hey, all of you have a one file which is called dot git ignore. You might have seen this many files without extension. Okay, so let me remove the txt file. This is the without extension. So this file. So every engineers will say, hey, write a git ignore, and in this file, you whatever you want to whatever you want to ignore it, just specify the relative path or file name, directory name, or stuff like that. So here I just say build, which I want to ignore it. So that means now Git will never try to by mistake also add into that folder. See here, build is gone. Earlier build was there. Now build is gone. Now you can commit this file also. So everyone will get this file git ignore. Okay. So what is a git ignore? Git ignore is to ignore a files or directories. So by mistake also it should not be committed in the repository. So that's the conceptual stuff. Now next thing is stash. What is stash? I'll give you one scenarios here. Uh, there is a there's a one bug assigned to me today morning, and I was working on it. And any branches you are working on it. So bug number 100, let's say. And I was working lots of changes. I made it. Lots of changes I made it, like a VI. This file I modify for fixing the bugs. I'm modifying through command line. I hope you won't mind. Typically, developer use the editor and modifying the this file also. This is the important code, for that bugs, and done. Now here vi, so like that you modify. What you did, you did not commit it, but you added to staging area. See here, look at the status, and you have not committed. Your still work is continuing. Okay, work is not completed so far. Okay, so git add dot means all and gone. So it's not completed, it's still going on. Some file modifiers, some new files and stuff like that. Suddenly your manager came to you and said, Rajesh, came to me and Rajesh, I want you to stop on this bugs right now. We have a very one given scenarios. You have to fix that bug first and then move on into that. So now you tell me, guys, is this code is not committed. This code is not committed and you've been asked to immediately move to the different work, what you will do? Tell me.
Uh, so we will left that code and move for the we will do later commit or stack means.
Ah, so you will do, you know what? If you're a lazy person, what you will do? You will
We will
create a
commit later.
new repository, new clone of that same repository, different directory. Mind it, different
Yeah, yeah.
directory will clone it. But you know what? For that, you have to create lots of environment variable settings for your projects also.
So we
So
cannot
because you
make
change the
that. We can make a branch of that instead of.
but wait. You can make a branch of that, but you forgot that we have only one staging area and only one working directory. So these
Okay.
changes will carry forward, no?
So how we can know that means like this is if somebody like I'm a new and I will try to do the branches of like that and without
Okay,
so
first you
uh,
see here I just change the fee one, and you see here carry forward. Everywhere is this file will be there, but I don't want this file because bug is different. Getting points? Are you understanding the problem here? What developer will do, they will create a new, they will clone the same report, do to different places, change the dev environment, and then start working. That's scenario number one. So can we avoid it? Can we avoid it? Whatever the changes which I modified, can we send to the some temporary areas using Git, so I don't have to change the directories, and I can start without any problem? Can we avoid it? Yes, we can avoid it. And that concept we call it stash. So not non-committed code, you can stash it. Let me stash it. And I saved it. Where? Oh, what is this? Stash list, no? Yeah. I saved it, and this is my code. Do you see in the work staging now? See, nothing is coming. Nothing is coming. Build is coming because ignore file as stash is right. That's the reason. So what to do? You work on the different code, and finally, after committing and work is done, git stash and uh, git stash apply, not save branch list. Where is apply? Huh. Git stash apply. Pop also you can use it. Pop or apply, and this one. Now after the work you can apply this, and now spelling mistake. And you guys, you got this. All the unmodified changes which you had last time, fee1 and all, you got it. So any file which is you modified, you got this. Did you understand that, all of you? Did you understand, all of you? Hello? Hello?
Yes, Rajesh.
Yeah. So what is stash? Stash is to take the your changes temporary to some location, so to clean the workspace. So you work on the different thing and then come back, apply the staffs, and continue working. That's all. Simple. This is stash. Now, guys, how do we work with the UI tool? So most of the development happens with the UI. So which is the editor you can use it. Guys, what you can do, you may be using Eclipse. These are the popular editor. You on my Visual Studio Code, Visual Studio Code, or maybe some editor also. So these are the two popular editor, and in each of this editor you have, no matter what editor you are using, most of the popular editor, okay, you will have a Git enabled already. Okay, so there'll be one plugin. Let's say Visual Studio Code. It's taking a little time. So this is the Visual Studio Code. So if you understand the concept, working with any editor for the sake of, it'll be very easy. What is this? Here it is. So little file. Okay, so here do you have a this command you can run here also, git command, okay, and this repository and all kind of things. So let me close this. Let me create a new repository. So new project. Oh, slowing down. So here, new folder. Where is the new folder? I have to change the workspace. I'm using this one, okay, repo one, desktop repo. Hmm. So this is the folder, okay. Now, do you have a Git installed? So Git plugin, I'm checking that if I have a Git installed. So see here, I have not installed the Git plugin ever. So what you can do, I'm using command line actually. So what you can do, go to this one, install Git plugin extension. So many are here. Okay, so Git easy. I mean, you can go for it, up to you. Okay, you decide. Git graph is there. Git history is there, Git lens is there, blame is there, Git extension pack for Git. So this is also you can install anything. After installing Git, you can install any plugins. Okay. So now it got installed. Okay. Now, you see here. See here, Git options is started coming. See here, Git history, open Git history. These all started coming. Okay. So you add one new files here, some new files, and now you will see that here git lens, git inspect, all this will be enabled actually. So here see file history, uncommented changes, and so here. So this file is right now, this file you see here is uncommented. So you can do lots of things here. So you can also here, see here. So this and you can use a commit, you can use a add. So this file got added. So here the plus button is there. You can send it to add list. All this thing you can do that. So state changes. Look at this here. State changes. So conceptually you understand the command line. It will be easy. So you can do all this stuff and commit. Commit will do the stage and commit together. And I should have given some message here, but I did not give an empty message, and it will commit. Now if you want to see the all the code here, you can see that commits. See here, this is the commit. Still commit is happening. Why? Slate, not sure. So little slow. Maybe I have to restart this because just now I installed it, right? So here all the commits you will see that. Okay, all the branches here you will see cf1 master command line I show you. Remote branches is here, and stash you see I just created one stash you have here. You can delete also. So complete detail tags you have here, work trees and all stuff like that. So yeah, so this is the way you can work on it on the any editor as such. Same concept, only that here you get click to do that stuff and so on. Any questions so far, all of you? All of you? Any questions so far?
Are we going to use tags anywhere, or that's just
Tag, when what happens when you release the product, I'll show you a simple way. When you release the product, if you think that this log, this is a this version, I release the product. So you want to tag it this one for the reference. How do we do that? So git tag, and name of the tag is release1.o. And you did this git tag hyphen list. I created just now one. So now you see release.1. So now you can see here also tags. See here it has come like that. So this is the something which you have to work on it. Now next thing which I'm going to talk about, I told you there's a branches here. You have two types. Okay, one is a local branch, one is remote branch, and this is the interview questions for all of you. It's very important, you have to understand that. So what is a remote branch? Let me explain it to you in a simple way. So guys, this is the local repository, okay, and this is the remote repository which is on GitHub for us. So this is the local repo and this is the remote repo. Now guys, I told you there's a two types of branches we have: local branch, LB, and remote branch. A remote branch. Remote branch, how do I see that? So if you see that git branch hyphen a, then you will see the remote branch. So here you have master and fee is local, and this remote, and this one is remote. So now the question is, what is how the remote branch is working? So mind it here, local branch is read and writable. That means you can write it whatever you want, which you commit you actually. A read branch you cannot commit actually. No, nothing. So the question is why we are using the remote branch. What happens from the GitHub? Let's say you have a local branch here also and remote branch here also. So what happens? Uh, no, sorry. You have only remote branch, local branch not there. So here, what happens when you do the pull? Two things happen. I repeat, when you do the pull, two things happen. This is coming to, let me change the color. This is coming to local remote branch here first, and then merge back to the local branch. That's the reason you saw that to local to remote. Again, when you do the pull, this is happening, updating the remote branch, and from remote branch it merges to the local branch. This is happening. So this pull is equal to fetch plus merge. That means this from the remote branch to here, this process we call it fetch, git fetch. Okay, and this merging between the two branch, this you call it merge. So interview they'll ask you what happens when you do the pull. So you should say, hey, pull will uh, pull the objects, get objects from the remote repository to the remote branch of local repository, and then merge from the local repository, remote branch of the local repository to local branch of the remote repository. In short, we can say pull is equal to fetch plus merge, whereas a fetch, which is fetching the remote objects to the remote branch, and merge will do the merging from the remote branch to local branch. Did you understand that, all of you guys? All of you?
Little bit. I understand.
Yeah, no problem. We have to practice it and get going. Okay, so now we'll have some questions asked. Any questions which you think you were not able to do or you want to do in Git and you could not find it answer for it? All of you?
Today, please upload these notes, all the notes. This is very important for us.
Yeah. Any questions, guys?
Rajesh, this is Vinit.
Yeah, tell me.
Yeah. So Rajesh, you have worked with Git and then Azure DevOps as well, right? So regarding that
Ajay.
push, yeah, push pull and pull request and commit the code and changing the code. So you're using both, right? So what do you think? Like which one is the best and then efficient when compared to GitHub and then with Azure DevOps
Okay,
with plugin
so
with
just a
Jenkins?
second.
Yes.
Mhm. Yes. So this question I should answer. Mind it here. See, nowadays every product they want to set up enterprise solutions.
Okay.
Enterprise solution for DevOps. Okay. Now for the DevOps, they want to have a plan tool. They want to have a knowledge management tool. They want to have source code management tool. They want to have a build tool. They want to have a packaging tool. They want archiving tool. Okay, and they want to have a pipeline CI/CD,
Hmm.
and they want to have test automation also. Okay, test automation. So everything what organization nowadays this people are trying to do, they want everything. In fact, DevSecOps also. I mean, long list actually. Okay,
Okay.
so what what these some of the organizations want everything I'll give it at one platform. They don't have to go anywhere. Okay. So now for each and everything, there is one product line which we have a generic product line. Okay. Generic one. Generic one means the one which I'm teaching it, which people are using in a most of the project. But
Okay.
let's say your organization decide, okay, no, we'll not go for generic one, and we'll focus on the only one company. Then Microsoft Azure
Okay.
DevOps. Then Azure DevOps, you get everything at one place.
Yes. Yeah.
Then you will go, some organizations say no, we'll go for AWS. So AWS also we have everything at one place. This session is pending, by the way. I'll talk about it. So here everything one place. GitHub is doing also same thing actually. They are trying to get everything at one place.
Okay.
Yesterday I've given you GitHub introduction. GitLab is also doing the same thing. So now the problem is what you want to use. Azure is paid, AWS is paid, GitHub is paid. Spelling mistake, please ignore it. And GitLab is paid. Generic one is free. Here you can use all these free tools as per your convenient. Right now.
Yeah.
So here you decide. Your organization will decide what they want it. I'm teaching you generic one. Okay. So that way any projects will be relevant actually. More questions, guys?
Yeah. Thanks, Rajesh.
More questions?
Have any issues with our channel membership, you can drop an email to us at contact@devopschool.com, or you can also unsubscribe from channel membership anytime if you don't want to continue or did not like the video. Please be kind enough to like it, and you can comment any of your doubts and queries. We will reply to them at the earliest. Thanks for watching.